Okay, so now I need to be aware of the sheet here. So what I'm going to do when I roll her over, it's her behind that'll be exposed. So I'm going to go ahead and have you roll over. I'm going to bring this up this way, right?
Perfect drape.
Covered there, and now look at the drape I got.
Perfect drape. Perfect.
I'll tell you
Perfect.
sometimes it doesn't work out that way.
Perfect
and
drape.
sometimes you end up fighting the
leg
and all
draping.
that, but sometimes it works out really well.
That's a great drape. That's excellent.
This didn't go this well in rehearsal. Sometimes it never does. So now you have the Greater Trochanter right there. I love the Greater Trochanter. So I want to get my elbow, and here we can use our prying stuff. We have to be careful. I'm going to check in on sensitivity. Kelly already let me know that our hips are a little sensitive today. But I want to get this Greater Trochanter.
That's a great drape.
I know.
I want to get this elbow right here. Remember how we were doing it down the side of the table? And we thought that was kind of cool? This is a much better way because I get it right here and I can just drive down. Okay?
He showed us that with me 2 days.
Right here. And then I'm just going to slowly drive. I'm pushing that way. And I'm trying to check her eyes to make sure there's not too much pressure. It seems to be okay. And I'm going to go all around the top of the Greater Trochanter and just keep pushing it down up to the anterior side. Back to the posterior side. And got a little Okay, so now we can work the cloth too. Okay? So I have the Greater Trochanter, ischial tuberosity. We were talking earlier about from the Greater Trochanter to the ischial tuberosity, the quadratus femoris, thank you. Really thick little muscle, I think paid under attention to by most massage therapists.
Right. Underutilized or
yeah, I'm just giving her knees a little bit of rest here, and it's also going to give me a little bit better of an angle. So I have worked with people where you start getting into this and you don't care about the cloth or anything like that. You just work in it because it's such a great little spot. So I'm going to get right in here, and I have to figure out what's going to work for me comfort-wise. There it is.
Bless you.
Bless you. And I'm going to get my hand using my thumb as the fulcrum, right? My elbow in here, and I'm going to use my thumb as the fulcrum and pull this one towards the ischial tuberosity. So I'm driving down, and then out. Down, and then out. Down, and then out. Should be some fingers there, some knuckles, twists. You get down to the ischial tuberosity again. There it is. You can feel it, no doubt about it. That bone is a big, solid bone. So I'm just pushing gently towards the sacrum. And I'm going to get on the outside of it and push down towards the table. And that's using my thumb a bit, so that might be something I don't want to do forever. I just want to get the idea of it, get my elbow in its place, and do that. Pressure okay?
That's nice.
So Greater Trochanter, I pushed it all this way. Let's open up from down here too. This is a 360 attachment site, right? So we want to be on all parts of this. Moving it. I mean, your TFL is going to come into what's going on in your hips. Your glute medius and minimus, huge players in the hips. Of course, the glute major is going to be a huge player too. You want to get good movement in that. From here, I would think about the sacrum. Sure. You know where the sacrum is here. You can work right through the sheet, or peel back. Get right to it. Oh, look at the fascia right there. Fascia work. You feel that? See that rising? You can almost see the little square, right? Spread some fascia. And I'm feeling a little extra right here. So I'm just grabbing the fascia and I'm pulling this way. If I can get the edge of the sacrum, right here, edge of the sacrum, where it's hooking up with the innominate bone, the ilium here, and I'm trying to separate the two, sacroiliac.
Would that be any easier from the other side of the table?
Yeah, probably would.
Let's see.
To lean into it.
6 1/2 dozen the other, I think. It's better for showing the class, though. I think this is better for me. I like having my weight against her here.
We were able to anchor your yourself.
Yeah, exactly. And just go all the way down. This is where you have, Simone, some stuff, right?
Yeah.
So this is a good place to get on there. Pull this way.
The angry spot.
The angry spot. That's your spot where you should get the money every time someone works it.
That feels really good.
Yeah, a little attachment site right there.
What's attached there?
This is the lumbar.
Oh, okay.
Lumbar ligament.
That feels great.
Anytime, we know this, anytime you find an attachment site, right, working that money.
Mm-hmm.
From the other side, definitely in a big player in the hip. And to me, the best way to get at the QLs is right here.
Yeah.
And you got to be careful because in some folks, I'm one of them, this is really sensitive. It's amazing how much more sensitive it is when you have them in gravity this way than laying on their stomach. And when you're thinking QL, I've tended for the longest time to think lower rib, ilium, right? And that's a lot of the work, it's a lot of what it does. But it's also hooking to the transverse process. So I want to get into those portions of QL as well. I'm holding at the attachment, on this side, and I'm this way. All right? Opening up.
So you're doing more work right now as opposed to like falling.
I am doing a lot of hand work right now. A lot of this is falling, but this sometimes it's you need to just use your hands. It's really hard to spread with gravity. No, it's a very
If
good.
you're practicing your hands, could you come to this side of the table and then still hold and then use an elbow?
I like to. You